Yeah, this is a really good question. The job of a pastor is a really hard job, and there's many pastors around the world, in Central America and beyond, who are doing the very best they can, and some do better than others, and some need help. Some may be losing their way and need to be brought back on track. And so there's a variety of ways that you can help your pastor. Let me just mention a few of them. The first thing is, before you criticize your pastor, or challenge your pastor, make sure you're praying for your pastor. You want to make sure that you're lifting that person up before God. Remember that the power of the Holy Spirit in the pastor is the real way that his preaching and teaching will be effective. And so he needs really God's help. And so the first step is to make sure you're faithfully lifting up your pastor in prayer, asking God to bless and enrich him, protect him, encourage him. The pastoral job is very difficult, no matter where it is. And so they need God's help. And so make sure you're praying for your pastor. A second thing that I would encourage you to do is to be thankful for your pastor. If you have a spirit of prayer and thankfulness for your pastor, they will be more willing to hear your criticisms. And so make sure you're thinking about the things that he does well, the things that he is faithful in, and not just the things that he falls short in. And so it's important to look at the positives and to make sure your pastor knows that you're praying for him, that you're thankful for him, that you're for him. And then you'll have an opportunity to present challenges or criticisms. And you want to be very gentle with those. One of the best ways to help your pastor without becoming overly critical is to help get good resources in their hands that can help them become a better theologian and a better preacher. And by good resources, well, there's all kinds of places around the world to get these resources, whether they be from the internet or from books or listening to other sermons. But certainly the Gospel Coalition website itself is a great place to start. The good content on the Gospel Coalition, not just the blog articles, but also the seminary level articles, are a great place to get good theology and good training and good thinking. But then there's other places too. Getting a pastor introduced to good Christian literature. Make sure that he's reading the right author, so he's got solid guides to help him in his theology. To make sure that he's digesting the right material and maybe listening to the right sermons of other people around the world who are faithful and Orthodox Christians. So if you give them those resources, then those people in those resources can help shape and guide your pastor. And it doesn't look just like it's you criticizing, but rather it's you helping, you encouraging, you praying, and you being thankful for your pastor. And I think that's the best way really to help your pastor do his job better.